What's up, everyone? Solutions, Lucid Kicks. Back with another Sneaker Talk Live. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, and tap that notification button so you know. Hey, somebody gave me a thumbs up already. Yo, what up, P? I hope you enjoyed the video. That how-to tutorial joint that I dropped on the equipment type thing. Hope you enjoyed that, man. It took me a while to edit that. I was fumbling around with that for a minute. Yeah, so hopefully that gives you some insight. And like I said, I'm not telling anyone to buy anything. I'm just giving you a little insight on what you could use. You know, the basic stuff. Make sure your audio is good, your lighting is good, and things like that. Ain't no problem, man. You're welcome. So tonight's topic, before it gets too dark and y'all can't see me because I'm on the road, is StockX. I meant to talk about this a while ago. Everyone knows about, hey, what's up, Mr. Beans? What's going on? Yeah, that's right, Texas stand up. Yeah, the StockX situation. Now, I remember getting that email saying that you had to change your password and all that good stuff. Jordan 23, what's going on, man? You know, the Four Kicks Brigade, everybody checking in, everybody getting information before I call fall in. But yeah, I got that notification in my email that they had a system update or some crap that they told us, saying that you need to change your password. Now, truth be told, I had already stopped using StockX like that a minute ago because of the whole Puma RS Hot Wheels joint. Yeah, and the thing about it is that we now know that it was not a systems update. They had a data breach. So here's my thing on it: breach, and everyone's information is compromised. You're talking about, I think they said estimates of close to 6 million profiles have been compromised via their data breach. Now, thank you, 6.8. Thank you. I knew it was somewhere around that number. I stopped following the story because it is a fiasco. This is basically a public relations case study on what not to do. Okay, first off, you lacked integrity by telling your users a lie. You got a lie to them. Then you had to come back once word got out that you had been packed and people's profiles had been compromised on there. You know, you got financial information on your card, numbers stored on there, and now everyone's wondering what happens with that. Now, luckily for me, the card that I had attached to my StockX account, I had already swapped it out, so it didn't affect me at all. I tried to get those Hot Wheels. I told y'all that story a long time ago about the size and all that crap. It was a total, yeah. Anyway, so I kind of lost faith in them already with that. A simple shoe, something that wasn't even hype, it was just something that I wanted. But in public relations, flat out lie. Don't flat out lie. Don't do it. Okay. You can spin the story a little bit and basically say, as details become available to us and we try to mitigate any potential damage to our end users, we will divulge the information. All right. I've taken public relations classes. One thing you can't say is no comment, because it says that, hey, you have something to hide. Why can't you say something? Now, if you're unauthorized to speak on behalf of the entity or the corporation, what you say is that I'm not allowed to speak on behalf of the country, on the company, because they have authorized spokespeople, people that are trained on what to say to the public and the media. So they lost a lot of confidence in their customers. Now, the thing about sneakers is that a good portion of the buyers are under the age of 25. And a good portion of them are in that 12 to 18 realm. And a lot of them may not have jobs. Okay, so they're using mom and dad's credit cards and money and all that stuff to take their purchases. So they're going to dig into the how dangerous and how much harm this could have caused. They're like, oh yeah, fix it, back to buying sneakers again. Meanwhile, mommy and daddy are losing $500 here and there out of their accounts. All right. So you got, and then we have buyers all over the world. How much could this hurt us? Well, your image is everything. Now, the reason why I say this is important, they already took a massive hit because of the Travis Scott fiasco and so many fakes sliding through there, and people coming out like, yeah, I put like, certain X amount of numbers of fakes on there, and people were buying them. They authenticate. So you already told people that your system that you claim to be one of the best in authentication is flawed. All right. So what do they do moving forward, being that now their brand has been compromised? People have lost faith in their brand. How many people have lost faith in their brand? Who made a purchase since then? Somebody tell me. But, just check in and say, yeah, I purchased something since then. I personally wouldn't touch it after this. I'm not going to do it, okay? I'm fine. It is what it is. If I find a shoe, I'll find a shoe. That's it. It's not that serious to me. Now, people that use StockX as a platform to, hey, what's up, Cullen? Yeah, I mean, if they use StockX as a platform to generate additional streams of revenue, I feel for you, like Shaka Khan. I do. Because now people are like, man, I don't trust it, I don't trust it. I mean, can I deal with them? Yeah. I mean, I know people, that's the only way they sell their shoes is because it gives them a level of credibility, and it gives the buyer a level of comfort knowing that, hey, I got my shoe from this valid source. I haven't been compromised. But we have a few more minutes to chat it up in San Antonio that I need everyone to be aware of elsewhere, because the fallout for this in San Antonio was pretty immense. Okay, so there's I can't really call him a sneaker YouTuber. Okay, he's within the community, but he kind of operates on the peripheral of the community because he does pranks and skits and stuff like that. You never see him review shoes. You never see him go to sneaker shows and stuff like that. And it's not a diss to him. He's basically got his 1 million+ viewers because the things he's done with the pranks and stuff like that, and it's different. It's different. No knock on his platform, because to have 1 million+ subscribers is incredible. All right. So the bulk of his subscribers are in high school and middle school. I mean, he's basically San Antonio's version of Kais Omar. All right. Now, if you're wondering who I'm talking about, it's a guy named Tim. His vlog is his channel is Legit Vlogs. He goes around, he was going around to different stores, mainly Foot Locker, and he would do pranks and things like that in the store. Well, why is this an issue? Well, he did a prank where basically it painted the corporation, Foot Locker, in a potential negative light. Now, he basically was asking the employees what's their preference, Nike or Adidas. All right, I'll buy you a pair of sneakers based upon your responses, this and that and everything. Now, what triggered the bigger fallout was that these employees were actually in the store in uniform. Let me tell you why this is so important. You guys know I do, did, because I don't do it anymore, a lot of early looks within the store. One thing you notice, you never know what store I'm in unless I say it, or most of the time when I do early looks, I won't even say it. I won't show the employees on camera. Now, he showed the employees on camera. I really, really discouraged that. Even if they wanted to be on camera, I would not do it. okay? Because one thing these employees, or the manager, I'll say the manager, it's their responsibility. What am I going to do with that footage once I get home? How am I going to edit this footage? Is that corporation, Foot Locker, which owns Champs and Foot Action and a few other entities, how are they going to look once they hit YouTube? Am I going to bash corporation store? You know, once they get away from it, I edit to the way I see fit to garner views. That's the thing. So one employee left the store. He was actually off the clock. He came back in his uniform and took part in the skit under the premise that the guy Tim would buy him a pair of sneakers. This happened, you guys. This happened. I just had this discussion yesterday about this. Now, how do I feel about it? Did it affect me? Yes, it affects me indirectly. Exactly. They don't like you filming in stores. All right. First off, you notice I don't do a lot of store vlogs anymore because I can't talk about the shoot. I got a voiceover. Okay. I have to go back, take the doggone audio out. All right. Mute it, then talk over it, do a bunch of B-roll and everything. So it takes away from exactly what I was saying in the store on the spot. So to me, it was like, okay, it's not really worth it anymore. The viewer's not getting a real-time review of the shoes like I would want them to get. So this happened, okay? A lot of people were fired because of this. Exactly. What are you going to say about the store? They can't control it, okay? They can't control the dialogue that's going to come from it. And all this is basically a testament to maturity and experience. Hey, what's up, Goat? Now, Goat, I'm glad you're on here. Goat, I'm glad you're on here because you work at Foot Locker. Now, what I was talking about, Goat, is some employees here in San Antonio were fired because they took part in a prank skit in Foot Locker while on the clock. One was off the clock, got in his uniform, and came back and took part of the skit. And I think like upwards to 7 people were fired because of this at different locations, I understand. So, Goat, you pop in the comments, talk to us about the exact policy, because I see this as an ethics violation. Because how are you portraying the brand, the corporation in these videos? So I don't do store vlogs anymore. You guys have noticed I've had videos lately where the shoe is just sitting in the video and I'm talking about something else. I've kind of moved past it. Okay, I said a long time ago, mall vlogs were dying. Now, back in the day, what I would do before somebody even told me how to do a store vlog was I walked in, I asked the employees, hey, I have a sneaker YouTube channel, look it up, give them a moment and everything. I want to basically record the shoes. Gave them the option, yeah and nay. It does promote the company, but at the same time, they don't know what you're going to do with the footage once you get home or away from the store. How are you going to edit this? And we all know with sneaker YouTube, drama is what sells. Being negative is what sells. These are sitting, you know, all that good stuff. Nobody wants to see the shoes available. People need controversy. They need conflict. They want to be entertained by that. So Foot Locker cannot guarantee or be assured that once you walk away from the store, that you're going to be positive at all times when you're reviewing that shoe and using that footage from that store. It's cheap marketing. I've said that before, cheap advertising, but there's a risk behind it. There's a risk behind it. Now, when you're in there, you have no opinion. Every shoe is equal. You're there to sell shoes. Not, I'm here to sell more Nike, because it's not a Nike store. They sell multiple brands. So you can't do that. So basically, if somebody is gullible enough or immature enough, and just not really educated on sales. They're like, oh, well, Foot Locker don't really endorse Adidas, hypothetically speaking, or things like that. Exactly. You can't control the narrative once they walk out of that store. That's the thing. Because people want to be entertained. They want comedy. They want you to act goofy and stuff like that and do stuff. Like, we literally have sneaker YouTubers that do reviews based upon negativity. Based upon negativity. If the shoe is there, oh, they're sitting. Look who's sitting still here at the mall. And it's like a size 11, 11 and a half. To me, that's not indicative of a shoe sitting. And I've said that countless times. One of my first videos was about the sitting thing. But basically, I digress. To get back on topic, there's probably going to be some kind of fallout from this even more. Exactly. So the general manager got involved. The district manager got involved in this situation. All right, it's getting dark. I'm gonna have to wrap it up because y'all can't see me. All right, we're ride like that a little bit, okay? But yeah, the district manager got involved in this situation. So, young men and women were fired because of this, and I feel for them. So I asked one of the young guys that was fired I came across. I said, hey, look, he should at least do you guys a solid and kick you off, some bucks from that, because Tim is averaging about 500K. Yeah, Tim averages about 500K per video. I mean, he's doing his thing, man. He's doing his thing. Now, I personally don't know him. I know of him. And there's been times where I've been put in a situation at sneaker events locally where people would ask me like, hey, do you know legit vlogs? I was like, no, I know who he is. Why does he come to the shows or this event or that event? I said, I don't know. I can't speak for the young guy. I said, but shouts out to him for doing his thing, for getting that 1 mil, traveling around and all that good stuff. And yeah. But when you're up here, you really have to watch how you move, because people are looking for a way to bring you down, to humble you in a harsh way. I'm telling you, I used to teach a leadership consortium basically on leadership when I was in the Army, about how to manage people and how to, your image and stuff like that. And this thing called referent power means influencing people liking you. Okay? So when you're up there, you really have to watch how you move. All right? It's not saying be something else, be fake, anything like that, but you have to be humble. You really do. Because as soon as something happens, they're coming. They're coming like, good. Now, make no mistake, I do not want this young man to fail. But, like I used to teach people in my course, you cannot change somebody's personality. You can't. No one can change their personality just like that. You have to experience what's called a STI, a significant traumatic event, for you to say, something, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to carry myself like that anymore. That has to happen. So, will Tim experience a STI from this, or he just goes, hey, it happens. That was the risk. Because nothing's going to happen to him at all. It's those young men and women who are out of jobs and who may have a difficult time being hired elsewhere because they allowed that to happen and they willingly took part in something that now they know that they should not do. Now, I'm cool with a lot of the managers in a lot of these stores. All right. And they used to, let me do the early look thing, but I kept camera on the shoe and I would not show where I was at. Matter of fact, I wouldn't even walk in there. I wouldn't even walk in there and demand, hey, let me get an early look on this. If they say, hey, we got this, you want to check it out? Boom. I would slide off to the side and they would wait for people to clear out. Hey, go ahead, do your thing. Boom, 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 boom. Here. That's it. And they respect it because you know why? I came back and bought the shoe 90% of the time. Or people came in because they saw my video and did that. And I was like, I'm not jeopardizing anybody's job. If they don't want to give me an early look, they won't. Notice every week I wasn't trying early looks. I wasn't doing So now I guarantee every store in San Antonio will not let you do that anymore. If they do, great, because it's like, oh, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. They're not going to want to touch it. And I mean, I don't blame them to an extent. I don't blame them. It's not going to make me stop shopping there because someone wouldn't let me review a shoe. I'm not going to do that. That's pointless. There's no value in that. Look, man, I'm not shopping because you don't let me shoot a video on here. No, you just have to be more creative with presenting an idea, concept, and an item. That's all. You got to dig into your bag of tricks and figure out, Deg, how do I do this? Okay? How do I give people a chance to see something without going that route? You got to be innovative. That's all. That's all. You know? But like I said, make no mistake, I do not want that young man to fail. Because it's impressive to see young men and women before they hit their 30s, even 25 or whatever, to find a niche using social media and pave a way of life, a living out of it. And hopefully, you know, they're diversifying themselves with their sponsorships and other things, give them different looks. And they're getting money in different streams, where YouTube is not all encompassing of how they survive, because this is very volatile, by the way. Very, very volatile. Y'all know me. I review sneakers because I like to. All right, I don't do it in pursuit of a Google check. I don't. All right, I don't. The most I ever got from a Google check was like back in the day before they had the whole monetization thing. It was like $79. Recently, like $150 or something like that. And it's a very murky formula they use, which is CPM and all that stuff, because you'll have a video with less views, but you make more money depending on the advertisers who jumped on the video with ads they put on it. And so it's you got to be able to move and maneuver in different manners. Like, I'm straight regardless. This is fun for me. All right, I'm straight. I'm going to get paid for the rest of my life. I'm straight. I'm good. I earned my keep. But for those of you out there who aspire to do that, all I'm saying is that make sure you're being creative and dynamic and bringing different concepts and stuff like that. Or if you're doing something that everybody's doing, just find a different way to present it. All right, because we know on Saturday, that's release day, everything's dropping, you know, everybody's trying to get the same shoe out, but it's how do you present it? How do you offer it to your subscribers? That's all right? That's all. And that's how you kind of carve your niche. And I haven't even really carved mine. All right. Really, my niche is straight and forward from an OG perspective. That's really my niche, because that's all I know is me. It's me. I'm not going to use comedy because I prefer not to try to be funny on camera. In person, I'm hilarious. But that's on a personal level. If you follow me on Instagram, you get to see a glimpse of my humor. All right, at least once or twice a week, I'm dropping some insanity on there. All right, and I try to keep it sneaker related and all that good stuff. But once in a while, I delve into the left or right from time to time on some concepts. But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there and all that good stuff, and just respect people's occupation. That's all I'm saying. Passing for kicks. I thought about doing that again, and yeah, I might bring it back. But my messages were crazy. I told you guys there are messages on YouTube. A lot of people didn't like that. A lot of people are devoutly religious. They feel like you're playing with something. But me, I don't see life like that. That's not the here nor there. But it wasn't a mockery in malicious intent. You got to understand comedy. Parody is tenet one of comedy. Nothing's off limits until you make it malicious. Okay? You should have wherewithal and know how to craft a joke of any situation without attacking somebody. And if you feel like you're being attacked, you need to loosen up. Okay? You need to loosen up. That's parody. The other is satire. And people don't know the difference. They just think a joke is a joke. It doesn't work like that. You gotta know what you're laughing about and what you're trying to make people laugh about. So that's that. I'm gonna get off here because it's dark. Y'all probably can't see me. Y'all probably just see right here and everything. More videos coming up. If you're in the San Antonio area, Hype Fest this Saturday. Dope sneaker event. Shout out to the dude Jesse. You know, Retro, the Vintage, Tony from 210 Kicks, Texas thing. Hopefully everybody comes to the building and check us out. Rep Milwaukee, the entire, you know, sneakerhead community in San Antonio and in and around. OG Rafa, if you're not busy, come on down from Kyle and check us out. Check us out. All right. I might do it again. I might do Passing for Kicks again. I might bring them out. But yeah, I'm out of here, y'all. Thanks for checking in with me. Watch it again. Tell a friend. Comment, like, subscribe. Make sure that notification button is on so you too can be a part of the 4 Kicks Brigade. And I'm out of here. Boom.